guys, it's Jackie and welcome back to my channel. And I know I'm totally off brand right now, putting out a video 1 week after the last. It's crazy, I know, but I am trying to stick to a schedule and put out more content consistently. So here we are, hopefully I can stick to this. And yeah, let's jump right into the video. So first I want to say that I watched an interview video of Christy Carlson Romano with BuzzFeed Celeb, and they were doing the burning questions segment, which I love. But I have a few burning questions of my own, and I don't know if these questions have been asked before, and if they have, I'm so sorry, but yeah, these are the questions that I have for Christy Carlson Romano. So let's get right into it. Now, if you don't know who Christy Carlson Romano is, that's okay. I'll put a picture of her right here. Now, she's most known for her role as Ren Stevens on the Disney Channel show EvenStevens, and she also did the voice of Kim Possible, so that's really cool. And if you're a Broadway fan, you might know her as Belle from the Beauty and the Beast Broadway show. I've never actually seen the Beauty and the Beast Broadway show, but I do love its soundtrack, so I'm here for it. I love Christy Carlson Romano. She's so talented. Okay, so the first thing I want to say before we get into the questions is please answer this question. I'm going to put a picture of my tweets here. I have a Daiso series on my tweet, and I just randomly pick somebody to send a daily tweet to until they respond. And it just so happens that this time it's Christy Carlson Romano who I'm tweeting every day, and she still hasn't responded, so hopefully she responds. We're on like day 12 as I'm filming this, so yeah, please respond, Christy Carlson Romano. All right, now that that's out of the way, let's get into the actual burning questions that I have. So the first question for you, Christy Carlson Romano, is an EvenStevens question. And you had mentioned once before in your video that the pilot that aired was not the original pilot that you guys shot for the show to be picked up. And of course, as I was doing my rewatch of EvenStevens, I was trying to figure out which episode would have been the original pilot. And I believe it's season 1, episode 19, A Week First Week. And it's because all of you guys, all of the actors are so young. Now, in this episode, Ren and Lewis get stuck on a Ferris wheel and they do a flashback to the first week of school. And yeah, I'm gonna put a picture of what Ren looked like in this episode that I believe to be the original pilot. And then I'm going to put a picture of Ren in the pilot that actually aired. And yeah, you can definitely see the difference in age and just... So my question for you, Christy Carlson Romano, is was this the original pilot and why didn't it get picked up? Because it's so adorable. I love it. So yeah, on to my next question. So my next question is really just because I love when you do accents. I think you're so talented doing accents. And in the movie Christmas with the Andersons, you have this like country southern accent for like the first maybe 20 minutes. After the babies are born, then you lose the accent, and I just want to know why. Why was this decided? I think the movie would have been so much better if you had an accent for the whole movie. Or, I mean, maybe that's just me because I really think you're great at them. But, so yeah, that's my question. Why did you guys keep your accents throughout the whole movie? Because I think it would have been really cute. Okay, so my next question is... what is the worst thing that you've gotten poured on you? Because I'm thinking of like the EvenStevens movie when you sit in Lewis's chair and like pudding or ice cream, the sundae machine like gets all over you. But then there's also a scene in Campus Confidential when you sit in one of the reserve tables and they pour like yogurt on you and some other stuff. And yeah, I just want to know like what's the worst thing that's been poured on you, because you've had quite a few things poured onto you. And it just all looks gross. So please answer. What is the worst thing poured on you? Okay, so my next question is about the Kim Possible live action movie, which by the way, EvenStevens, the EvenStevens movie, Kim Possible, and the Kim Possible live action movie are all on Disney Plus right now. So if you want to go watch them, you totally should, because they're amazing. So the Kim Possible live action movie, I love that they had a cameo for you, and I just want to know, how did they come up with Poppy Blu? Because she's so amazing and she's so lively, and it's just, the character is everything. And I know you mentioned once that you didn't want a cameo where you saw like Kim Possible tumbling down and you're in a cafe and you're like, hey, who's that girl? Which, by the way, would have still been awesome. But I love that you have an actual character to play. But how did you guys come up with Poppy Blu and her character and how she was meant to be? But also the way the Kim Possible live action movie, there's definitely room for a sequel or more movies. And I want to know if you're going to be doing more cameos, kind of like a Stan Lee situation, because that would be so cool. So yeah, that's my question. So my next question is, what kind of characters do you enjoy playing? Because obviously you've done Kim Possible, Ren Stevens, you've done Belle, you've even done the voice acting for Yuffie, which from Kingdom Hearts, well, I'll put a picture of right here, and they're all like kind of bubbly and really type A, and like, you know, you love them. But you've also done some more like edgy characters, like from Taken 5, you're kind of like a mean girl to your sister in that movie, and Suicide Dolls, and just a few others that I can't think of right now. But yeah, I just want to know, which characters do you enjoy playing? The like more Disney, Kim Possible, Ren Stevens, Belle, or the more edgier, you know, characters that you've done? Personally, I really love seeing you a little more edgier. Kind of like that one episode in EvenStevens, the Christmas Hanukkah episode, where Lewis goes on like a Christmas Carol adventure, and in this other time, Ren is kind of like completely the opposite of what we're used to seeing, and I really enjoyed that. So yeah, I just want to know which characters you enjoy playing. My next question is about Cadet Kelly. So Cadet Kelly, you played Captain Jenifer Stone, and she was a little different from Ren Stevens, who you've been playing this whole time. And my question is basically, would you ever play Captain Stone again? For example, if there were like a sequel or a reboot or something of the sort, would you want to play Captain Stone? Like, would you enjoy it? Or is that just a character that you enjoyed playing as a 16-year-old? Yeah, that's my Cadet Kelly question. And my final question is, so your first movie directed was in 2016, Christmas All Over Again, which I haven't actually watched, but yeah, I'm wondering how it felt to direct your first movie. It must have been so different from being on screen as an actor, being given scripts, versus having to kind of figure out how to present a whole film to an audience in a way that they'd enjoy it. And I just want to know how it felt to direct your first movie. And also, I want to know, what is this second feature film that you are directing, and if you can say anything about it, because how exciting is it that you're directing another film? So yeah, Christy Carlson Romano, those are all my burning questions for you, so please answer any of these questions. That would be really awesome. Okay, you guys, so those were all my burning questions for Christy Carlson Romano. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Bye, stay geeky.